Hello, I have to take a treat someplace tomorrow, so I'm going to make cinnamon pecans. Now this is Martin's cousin's John's recipe. They came up recently for a visit and he gave me the recipe. These are so good. Very few ingredients, but the important one is the pecans, of course. So I'm going to show you how you make these. These are the ingredients. I have a teaspoon of cinnamon, 3/4 cup packed brown sugar. I always use dark. I have a 1/4 cup of sugar, and in there is also a teaspoon of salt, 2 large egg whites. In this little dish I have 1 tablespoon water and 1 tablespoon of vanilla. We're going to mix these together in with the pecans and bake it low and slow. So the first thing I'm going to do to get this done is put together this sugar combination. Here's your brown sugar, your white sugar, a little salt, and your cinnamon. I'm going to use a fork to just mix these together. You want them incorporated well so they're all blended. When this is done, I will set it aside. That's all put together. My 2 egg whites, I'm going to use my Danish whisk and whisk them till they're frothy. See that? They're frothy. Maybe a little more. I love this Danish whisk. I'd never heard of them before, but William and Katy sent me one, and thank you so much. I use it all the time. Maybe a little more here. Then I'm going to add my water and vanilla. There, whisk that together a little. You want things just incorporated well. Now we're moving over to the main event. I'm going to put the egg white mixture onto the pecans. This will cause the sugar mixture to stick to them. See, you're going to want to get them all coated. I'm just using a slotted spoon. They look very well coated now. Yeah. Now I'm going to slowly add the sugar mixture because I want to make sure they're all coated. That's about half. See how easy this is? I'll make sure these are all coated and then I'll add the rest. I don't know if that's what John meant by slow, but that's about as slow as I go. Oh, these are coating nicely. Oh, and it smells so good. See that? I'm pretty satisfied with that. Now, we put it on our cookie sheet, which I have lined with parchment paper. You're going to spread this out. I have my larger cookie sheet so I can really get it spread out. Alright, I spread them out pretty good. The idea is not to have them stick together, but to toast individually. Now several times you're going to take a spatula and kind of toss them around. But these are going to go into a 250-degree oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then I'm going to flip them and bake them longer. Okay, this has been 12 minutes, so I'm just going to kind of stir them around here. Then I'm going to let them go 15 minutes, and I'll do that again. And I'll do that until they are evenly browned. I'm now at about the 25-minute mark. I'm going to do this again. Oh, yes. Can you tell there's not so much liquid there? That's what you want. And then I'm going to put them back in for a little longer. I'm going to get these spread back out. I think you can see some of these are drier than others, and some are a little moister. So back in for another 12 minutes, I think. Boy, they smell good. And by the way, don't forget, do not use your fingers to separate these. How do you know this, Vonnie? You're so smart. I just did it. Use your spatula. Back in we go. So my whole goal here is to have these even and dry, evenly brown and dry, and they virtually are all dry. So I'm calling these done. I've turned off my oven. Now I'm going to put them on another cookie sheet, which I got to tell you about. Yeah, see there's a few sticking. I think it did pretty good. This cookie sheet, I decided I wanted one a little bigger. So I went on Amazon clicking away and I thought, whew, that looks like a nice one. So I order it. I go to put it in my oven. It is so big, there is no way. Measure twice, order once. But I do love it for certain things. I didn't want to send it back. There we are. I'm going to let these cool. Oh yeah, that looks, oh, they smell so good. Now, it may not look like a lot, but this is so rich. It's a lot. One more thing, I was thinking, I don't know why you couldn't double the amount of pecans and use the same amount of ingredients to try to make this less sugary. If anyone does that and it works, let me know. Till next time, bye-bye.